Become a project manager. No experience required. CAPM online course. Certified Associate in Project Management. CAPM. A career in project management can be an appealing choice for some people, though the road to get there may seem like a long one. Most people start their career by earning a professional certification, such as the Project Management Institute's PMI, Certified Associate in Project Management, CAPM credential. Among several options, one can earn the coveted designation by taking a CAPM certification online course, which focuses on various knowledge areas. The field of project management is currently growing. It is expected that from now until 2027, employers will be seeking to fill a little bit more than 2.2 million roles related to project management processes every year. In terms of a career path, it is expected that there will be 87.7 million positions to fill by 2027. It is clear that this is an area that provides many opportunities for employment. But what exactly is involved in a project management job, and what are the fundamentals of project management? Typical duties of a project manager. While every project is different, there are a few basics of project management that make it easy to weigh the pros and cons of this kind of work. The kind of people who make great project managers excel in communicating and paying attention to details. You could expect to be involved in a specific type of project within one of many fields, such as marketing, human resources, healthcare, information technology, and construction. You would need to keep stakeholders informed as you monitor the progress of your projects, prepare budgets, and designate resources. Your overall duty would be to ensure projects fall within their budgets and are completed on time. All of the skills you need to be a great PM are provided in the PMBOK Guide, which stands for the Project Management Body of Knowledge. What a project manager gets paid. Project managers get paid depending on the details of the job and the experience of the worker. On the low end, project managers can make as little as $46,000 per year. On average, they make around $66,000 per year. The highest paid project managers can make as much as $107,000 per year, though these are few and far between. The average salary tends to differ between types of project managers. For instance, IT project managers make an average of $88,000 per year, which is substantially higher than the $53,000 the average assistant project manager makes. You may also receive additional cash compensation in a project management position, which ranges from $1,411 to $17,587 annually. It's also worth noting that PMI membership may make you more valuable as a job applicant, regardless of whether you're in the India chapter of PMI or have PMI membership in another country. All of this makes the cost of a training course or an exam fee well worth the investment in time and money, since you can easily make your exam fee back once you've illustrated to employers that you have a thorough understanding of project management. What does it take to become a project manager? If the above salary sounds appealing to you, and you think you could do the above duties day in and day out, then a career in project management may be a good fit for you. Project managers, however, require specific skills and academic training in order to qualify. PDUs, or Professional Development Units, and contact hours are just one of the many prerequisites necessary to pass your certification exam and become a PMI member. Many employers look for people with at least a bachelor's degree in business or computer science, while others look for someone with a Project Management Professional (PMP) certification or a Certified Associate in Project Management (CAPM) certification. The CAPM certification is what we are focusing on today. CAPM certification requirements and costs. In order to get your CAPM certification, you will need to complete a classroom, virtual, or online course. To sit for the exam, you must have at least 23 hours of project management education. You must also have at least a high school diploma or equivalent education. The exam has 150 questions, and it must be retaken every 5 years in order for your CAPM to remain valid. CAPM certification exam prep training at colleges and institutions tends to be expensive. However, a typical CAPM certification online course costs about $300, though the price may vary between providers. If you manage to afford the cost of education and pass the test, you will then have a CAPM certification, which enhances your effectiveness and credibility while distinguishing you among other job applicants. What exactly can you do with a CAPM? After taking CAPM certification online courses, you can do so much more than apply for jobs in project management. You will get to join a global community of CAPM accredited individuals to keep up to date on the latest trends, techs, and developments while sharing tips and tricks of the business. A CAPM certification also gives you job stability by opening up many options for you. Even when the economy turns south, companies will still need project managers to help scale things down. Once you complete the CAPM certification cost and requirements, all of these doors will be open for you. CAPM certification online training. The cost of getting an MBA is on average around $240,000, making CAPM certification a great option for those not looking to go into debt and spend 2 or more years in school. After all, when you can take an online proctored exam, build hours of experience, hone your project management skills, and take a CAPM prep course online for a fraction of the cost, is there anything an MBA offers you besides cons on your road to becoming an experienced project manager? But among the CAPM certification online courses, which stand out? What is clear is that a supportive and effective learning environment will be conducive to the best experience. Classroom and online exam preparation courses have seen many people get certified and employed shortly thereafter. However, none of these programs are more effective and fun than Brain Sensei, a story-based learning course that guarantees you will pass your CAPM certification exam. What Brain Sensei has to offer. The story-based learning program of Brain Sensei provides a unique way to learn that stays engaging and interesting the whole time, while information is being presented in a way that is easier to retain than it is with traditional methods. You can complete the full course in 6 months. Each module tracks your progress using multiple self-assessments. You will get reminders, study materials, sample exam questions, and tips through regular follow-up emails. All of these materials help you prepare for an online proctored exam and build up your project management skills. If you get stuck on multiple choice questions in some of your sample exam questions, there is a Facebook CAPM study group where you can ask questions of the whole community. Their typical response time for customer support requests is less than 1 hour. Whenever you have learned a process, it will be boiled down into a summary of essential key points. In addition to assessments for basic knowledge, you will also be able to reveal your blind spots with discoverability questions. The storyline features 13 exciting challenges to test your knowledge, spread out through 9 interactive e-learning modules. Along the way, you will be able to get a feel for what the exam itself is like by taking 4 practice tests as part of your CAPM training course. These practice exams will have 600 CAPM practice questions to make sure you are able to answer any set of questions in the actual CAPM exam. Our database of course materials contains the most up-to-date material, so you can be sure you're ready for the most recent version of the exam. Unlike other certification programs, Brain Sensei checks in on you and identifies your specific knowledge gaps. This creates a learning experience that is tailored to your unique strengths and weaknesses, optimizing your potential. One of the things students love most about Brain Sensei is that it is self-paced and requires no commute, as you can start it up anywhere you have an internet connection. What's so great about story-based learning compared to the different options of a CAPM certification training course? This program is designed on the basis of our knowledge about how the human brain works. Humans have been telling stories for such a long time that our brains are specifically oriented to understand things in terms of stories. The relationship between storytelling and the advancement of the brain has been well documented by the evolutionary psychologist and anthropologist Robin Dunbar, who has studied rhesus monkeys and the social groups they form. One of the things that these studies demonstrate is that the specific kind of thinking that is involved in telling and listening to stories requires a very good brain, the kind of brain that humans have. In other words, he showed that telling stories appears to have an important part in the evolution of human culture and possibly the human brain. By utilizing the brain for what it is designed to do, Brain Sensei maximizes your learning results. The story-based learning program of Brain Sensei introduces real-life concepts in an imaginary scenario. These scenarios mimic the experience of managing projects. So, you will have a real feel for what it is you need to do when you begin your career and feel prepared. Plus, the characters and illustrations of this course make the learning experience more enjoyable for you. You will have an interactive learning experience that gives you more than just teaching you the information, as it also gives you an experiential learning opportunity. Brain Sensei goes above and beyond education requirements to prepare you for the project management field. We are one of the only certification programs that offer you a full refund if you don't pass your exam. After the first and second tries, if you do not pass, we will extend your subscription by 3 months. This allows you to review the materials or even go through the whole course again if you need to. If you fail the exam a third time, we will issue you a full refund. That is how confident we are. Through this learning experience, you will maintain a solid sense of where you need to get for your next step, as well as where you currently are in your education. When it comes time to apply for the CAPM, we will help you fill out your application form. We will help to assess your readiness for the exam at every step along the way, and we'll make sure you are feeling confident when the day finally comes. Past students say our program is reliable and efficient. They loved the videos and found them to be fully engaging. If you're ready to take the next step in your career, learn more about what we have to offer